Hello, friends and strangers and everybody in between. I am Heli, and this is my channel Gentle Gaming for Wellness. And in this video, I am taking you with me into Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. As a non-native speaker of English, I feel that both my gameplay and my commentary will be better in quality if I do the post-commentary thing and can therefore focus on both of them one at a time rather than trying to do both at the same time. So that's what I'm doing, and with that said, let's get started. Just going to bed here and finishing day 2, starting day 3. A bit of money from the turnip, always appreciated. Top of the morning to you. I hope you're ready for another lesson. I guess today I thought it would be wise to teach you a bit about using raw materials. Unfortunately, I'm not what you'd call a specialist, so I've enlisted the help of Nigel, our local carpenter. Good morning, Heather. My specialty is housing and furniture, you see, but I know enough about materials to teach you a thing or two. Have you been picking up blocks and stones? You can craft all sorts of useful things with them. You could turn them into a fence for livestock, for one thing. If you're gonna run a farm, then I'd say that's a pretty good use, eh? Naturally, you'll figure out other ways to utilize your materials as you go about developing your farm and such. Crafting. You can make items from the crafting menu in your notebook. As your skill levels increase, more crafting recipes will become available to you. Might as well teach you about makers while I'm here. See, makers can process your raw materials into new materials entirely. Real useful tools, makers. Once you get your hands on them, I'm sure you'll figure out even better things to craft. One thing to keep in mind when using a maker though, they'll take time to process your materials. Figured I'd let you know. So what are makers? Makers are special farm facilities that can process various types of raw materials. A splendid explanation from Nigel. Quite easy to follow, don't you think? Now, how will you use your newfound knowledge? That, of course, will be entirely up to you. For now, I should be heading home. Until tomorrow. Alright. I guess the tree will grow without us having to water it in this game as well, so that's nice. Let's just water our crops. It's good to do this early in the morning, just to make sure that you don't forget. I guess those were the turnips and these are the cucumbers, and watering cans empty, and then those down below these are the potatoes. So it'll take some more time. Well, I guess the turnips will be ready pretty soon. Their growing time wasn't too many days, so those will bring us some more money. But these other ones we will have to wait for a bit. And we also have the radish seeds that we haven't planted yet, so let's make a field for those over here. And one last bit. And here are the seeds. Just going to sow them. And then, of course, must not forget the watering. And once again the can is empty. Luckily the well is nearby. So after this, I hope I remember to check on my chicken. Yes. And she has laid an egg, so apparently, even though I don't have any fodder grass growing outside, they do manage to find something to eat. So let's just call our chicken out to pasture. And spend some of our stamina clearing the place up, harvest that. See if there's anything more we can pick up. Ah, this time there is a blood clam and a flower. So what can we make? And what does the ingot maker take? So it takes ore and logs. We have a bit of stamina left, and I do remember that there are some rocks here, so let's see if we can get some ore from these. Yes, indeed, iron ore. And that entrance there is the entrance to a little mine. We will go down there one of these days. Alright, have enough ore to make that maker. Just need some logs. Don't worry, you're not gonna pass out. You've still got plenty of stamina left to cut down this last tree. And yeah, it's good practice to not let those wild grasses grow too close to our fields. Just based on my experience with other similar games. I guess that's all the stamina we can use today. So let's sell, well, the egg and some stuff we collected. And then get to making the ingot maker. We won't need it quite yet, but it'll be nice to have it ready for when we do need it. Let's put it down right here. And then I guess all that's left for us to do for the rest of the day is socialize. Hello. Sometimes I think that there may be more animals than people in this town. Well, I think you're not alone in thinking that. I wish I could help out more at the store. Oh, you're a bit too young. Cindy can be kinda cheeky sometimes, but even though she's always giving me grief, she can be pretty cute. I guess young children can be like that. Let's check upstairs this time. Looks empty. Nobody around. So the map will tell you where people are, and that is really nice about this game. If there were more tourists, then maybe I'd be able to make more friends too. Aww, are you lonely? This town is not unpleasant, but it could do with a certain amount of bustle. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. It wouldn't hurt us to have some more tourists. It is my job to meet and talk with as many people as possible. I don't hate sleepy towns or anything. I just wish things were a bit more exciting. Yeah, so does pretty much everybody else too. Registering for trips. When you register for a trip, Your avatar will visit other players' towns all over the world. If you leave communication features turned on, farmers from all over the world can visit your town as tourists. Sending postcards. By sending out a postcard, you can share a photo you've taken with farmers all over the world. If you leave communication features turned on, photos taken by other farmers will be displayed on your loading screen. Okay, not interested in that at the moment. I want this town to be the most happening place around, so we bring in more tourists. That's a lofty goal. I hope we can make it happen. Nobody at the cafe? I guess was today the day it is closed? If Olive Town was a bit busier, we'd get more customers. Yeah. That's what a lot of other people say. Angela is a truly kind person. Whenever she makes too much food, she's sure to share it with as many people as she can. Have you taken a liking to this town? Well, to be honest, yes. Looking for fishing advice, eh? Well, if it's rarer fish you're after, it can't hurt to upgrade the old fishing rod. Okay. I was just really looking for a chat. I guess we could go to the museum and talk to these people as well. What would be the best strategy to draw in more tourists? I like how laid back this town is, but we could do with a few more tourists. Yeah, that's what people keep saying. Oh, hi there, Heather. How have you been these days? Pretty busy, actually. There's a lot to do on the farm. It's not even 5 p.m. yet and I'm all exhausted. Hey, a request that I can actually fulfill. Let's do it. It's nice that I don't actually have to go and find the person who posted the request to deliver it, like in some other games, but that I can just deliver the requests in the town hall. I love seeing all the beautiful flowers. Oh, they are nice.
Hello.
Since we're both new here, we should help each other learn the ins and outs of Olive Town. I'd like that. This place is pretty chill compared to the city. I'm sure it is. My sister's her own person, and so am I. Well, of course. Compared to the city, this sounds as backwards as you can get. Yeah, people seem to be pretty consensus-y about that. I love this town. Aww. Not gonna comment on how quiet the town is or anything. That's nice. A bit of a change from everybody else. Don't drop any items on the ground that you wouldn't want to lose. There's no telling if they'll still be there the next day. That's good advice. I'll try to remember it.
Oh my.
You haven't seen anything yet. Olive Town is just getting started. Now there's a nice positive attitude. If I write about the delectable cuisine to be found in this town, it is sure to have tourists flocking to it in an instant. Okay. I work at the Bistro. Drop by sometime if you're not sure what to do for lunch. I'll treat you to something nice. This zone is a little deserted, but there's something nice about that, honestly. Yeah, I don't like towns that are too big and noisy and busy myself either. This town could do with a little more activity. Yeah, that's what most everybody says.
Hello.
Good evening. I can't believe it's already this late.
Yo.
Evening. We both earned ourselves a good night's rest, huh? Sure did. It would be nice if this town had a little more spirit. I've seen my fair share of towns, and I gotta say this one's a little on the sleepy side. Yeah, that seems to be the general opinion here. Thank you so much for entertaining Cindy all the time. I wasn't aware I was doing that. Blair loves movies too, but her tastes and mine are polar opposites. She's into rom-coms and stuff. Okay, what are you into then?
Howdy.
I can handle mornings just fine, but these days I find myself losing steam once the sun goes down. Try taking a deep breath. You'll feel much better. That's good advice, actually. Good evening, Heather. We did good today, huh? Everyone should make time for some deep breaths every once in a while. Like at least a few times a day. Just make time to stop for a few seconds and take a couple of deep breaths. Lowers the stress levels and just calms you down. Alright, so I was just seeing if I could put anything into the makers, but didn't have all that much stuff in my inventory. Well, to make ingots or to make enough logs to put into the maker. Alright, so we can fit another day into this episode, so let's do that. Good morning. I hope tent life is treating you well. It seems to me like you're getting used to it, in fact. Still, I know a tent is neither luxurious nor convenient, which is why I wanted to teach you about home expansions today. Your home tent can be expanded into a log cabin with enough materials and money. Remember Nigel, the fellow from yesterday? As I mentioned, he's our local carpenter. If you head on over to his workshop and commission him, he'll be more than happy to upgrade your house into something special. Expanding your home. You can request house expansions at Nigel's Handiworks. Once you've expanded your house, you can cook, own pets, and live your best farm life. You could cook your own meals, take a bath to relax after a hard day's work. To do all that, however, you'll need to upgrade your tent to a log cabin, so it might be a good idea to prioritize an upgrade. That said, I've taught you all I can. As mayor, I'm usually in town, so don't hesitate to come find me if you need anything. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. I'm sure you'll create a farm just as wonderful as your grandfather's. Aww, thanks for believing in me. Once we start to be able to harvest our crops, I'm sure a house upgrade won't be that far off. But currently, we really do not have the money. So let's keep on taking care of our crops, and hopefully when we get to harvest them, we will get enough money to upgrade the house and our tools and just make things a bit better and more convenient. But for now, slow and steady. Watering, growing crops, spending any extra stamina we have, clearing things off our farm, things like rocks and trees, and those wild grasses. And yeah, we don't want trees to grow quite that close to our fields, so oh, empty can. It'll be so nice once we get the watering can upgraded. Oh, can't wait. One of these days we should go down into that little mine that we saw yesterday and get ourselves some iron and make some ingots so that we can upgrade our watering can. Mysterious creatures. You might notice some odd little creatures hopping around on your farm while you're pioneering or working the farm. Maybe something good will happen if you find a lot of them. Ooh, interesting. Looking for things to forage. Not finding any. Let's see about our chicken. We have another egg, so I guess she's doing just fine, foraging her own food outside. So let's leave her outside for the day once again. Cut some more of these grasses away. And the other trees do prevent visibility a bit, so let's get rid of those as well. And at some point soon we may want to have some more fields on our farm, so it's good to clear this area so we can potentially put some more fields over here. Probably not until we've upgraded our watering can though, but we'll see. Gaining skill levels, which is always nice, because the perks you get when your skills level up mean that you'll either get more materials when harvesting, or better quality stuff when harvesting, or you'll spend less stamina. So that's always super useful. Still have enough stamina to cut a bit of grass away. Oops, missed. Alright, I guess that's enough stamina usage for the day, except let's harvest that. And we should actually have some logs now, so let's make some lumber. And ship what we can, so the egg of course, and the berries. Mining level 2, logging level 3, nice, reaping level 3, fieldwork level 3. So that's really nice, slight boost to crop quality and consumes less energy. And communication level 4, still haven't received any other perks besides the slight boost to friendship gain. So let's see if we can level our communication up more. Hello Heather, how's the day treating you? Fine, thank you. It wasn't that long ago that people used to say this town had more animals than people. In fact, I remember someone saying something like that yesterday. Welcome, this is our pet counter. Yeah, I can't really have a pet or a mount at the moment, though. Animal shop. So yeah, we unlock livestock as we find them on our farm and tame them. And just as I was going out the door, I noticed that there was somebody at the table. So, hello Damon. A crafter's technique is important when making accessories, but materials are just as vital. Working with good ores makes me feel like a million G. That's nice that you enjoy your work. Hello, you two. Give me a second. It was, oh yeah, Heather. Names get harder to keep in your head the older you are.
Howdy.
I hope you take a liking to this town. Well, I kind of already have. I think it's nice and peaceful and pretty. Howdy. You look as ready as always to take on the rest of the day. As ready as always when I have less than 1 heart of stamina left. I really look up to Lynn. I hope I grow up to be like her. My mom says you gotta raise different crops every season, but man, there's way too many crops to think about. I don't know how you manage to do it. Well, I'm rather new to it and a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. I guess you just take your time to get used to it. But yeah, I guess I'm a bit exhausted every day actually, so can't get enough of the ocean breeze this time of day. Feels nice, don't it? So I guess her comment about me being as ready as always isn't that far off. Hey, listen to this. My dad's been feeling a lot better lately. I bet it's because the air here is so much nicer. Well, that's nice to hear.
Hi there.
Farms are so inspiring. I can see yours has had an effect on you. You're clearly dreaming big. Well, I'm dreaming of an actual house. Hiya, Heather. You wanna play with me? It'll be fun, promise. Don't really have the energy. Good day, Heather. A most beauteous afternoon. Well, I guess it is. I've always dreamed of becoming a pirate and sailing the 7 seas in search of treasure with Sally. How does Sally feel about that? Trees are so cool. You don't have to give them water like normal veggies or fruits. Do you think I could be a tree when I grow up? I don't think it works quite like that. Your grandfather worked his tail off to clear out the wild grasses and trees, but nature is a tenacious thing. Plants always find a way to grow back. Yeah, it's kind of comforting actually. Are you interested in flowers, Heather? I'd be happy to teach you what I know about them if you require any assistance. Well, I might just take you up on that. Yeah, you told me that yesterday. It is a good piece of advice though, so I guess it does bear repeating. You can only put so many of the same type of maker or facility on your farm at a time. Too much of a good thing isn't always so good, yeah? I guess you're right. No, I'm not exactly having trouble with my tools. I was just taking a look at what I need to upgrade my stuff, especially my watering can. So yeah. Bag upgrade, a bit too pricey for me at this moment, but it would be really nice. Nice weather today, perfect for a ride around town. Well, I'm taking a run around town. The weather's good for that too. This town's still lacking a bunch of stuff, which means I got my work cut out for me as a carpenter. Good thing I'm good at it. Yeah. Oh, those cows are so cute. I end up spacing out a lot during this season.
Hey.
My family runs the general store. We sell seeds, materials, and a little bit of everything really. Come and buy if you need anything. And apparently I forgot that I'd already talked to you today. But I guess that happens. There are so many people here, and I'm so new here that I don't really know anybody all that well, so I forget. Don't have enough stones for that request. Nobody here to talk to. If you would like to grow closer with Olive Town's residents, might I suggest a visit to the bulletin board? Your help will be handsomely rewarded.
Oh!
Heya, how's your day coming, Heather? Well, pretty nicely, but I'm exhausted. Oh, hi there, Heather. How have you been these days? Very, very busy. There's so much to do on the farm. And there's only one of me, so pretty busy, yeah. And at this point I remembered the camera that I got and that I was asked to take photos of the local wildlife. So I'm going to see if I can take a photo of that fox. There it is. That's lovely. What's over here? Offer prayers. This shrine radiates, was it a mysterious energy? Yeah. Okay. I guess there's nothing else to do here today. No other wild animals to photograph. The town has few residents, which causes the young master and I to appear all the more conspicuous. Speaking of whom, and so the sun sets on another day. I trust we shall see each other again tomorrow. I hope so. He's a very eloquent young man. I like that. Alright, so I guess it's early to bed, early to rise, and 7 p.m. is gonna be our bedtime today. So let's finish up here this time and continue from here next time. So if you like this video, please leave it a like. And if you'd like to support my efforts here on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, Gentle Gaming for Wellness. It is quick and easy and doesn't cost you a thing, but it really helps me a lot. Thanks so much for watching. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I hope I'll see you in the comments below.